wearing the cap this morning. Welcome to JLJ this morning. I'm James Lott Jr. So, how are you guys today? Like, how are you? How are you in the big realm of the world? There's so much going on and so many causes to fight for and to support. It just probably seems overwhelming. I know for me sometimes, like, well, which one do I choose? And if this one is close to me, and this one I don't know much about, but I want to know more about it, and I want to support that one. There's so many things going on out there, and there's some things that seem more immediate than others, um, but they all need attention. And you're one person. I know for me, I go, well, I had to figure out in my everyday life, what can I do every day that can affect change in the world in a positive way, that could work within the confines of what I'm doing. So for my company, JLJ Media, for my company, the Super Organizer, LLC, I'm a person of color, obviously. I don't discriminate against clients. I don't discriminate against areas where they live or where they work in my organizing business. I don't discriminate against who I hire at JLJ Media for co-hosting podcasts, my audio dramas, all my actors. It's very much, I made diversity, I would say diversity is normality. It's just this normal thing that I do every day. That to me was easy. It was like that part I can go, okay, I will hire someone on the merits of who they are. And if they're good. And not by, well, let's see how many of this and how many of that. I don't do that. It's just like, you're good, you're hired, done. And my shows, I try to cast people to their goodness also, but I do also say I think like a woman, I like conscious choices. A woman will be the lieutenant for this show. Why make it a man? Why does it have to be a man? Matter. Or I made one of my Santas half black. He came in, I loved his voice. I thought, and I started writing to that. It's just normal. If I have a cast where I need a Latino person to play a Latino part, that's who I hire. That's how we do it. I'm looking for more Asian actors and people. I have an Asian writer, Charles Wong. He does write. We did one book together so far called The Blue Book. It's out now. If you want to support us on Amazon. But I'm looking for more Asian. I work with Indian. I work with everybody. If you're a nice person, no ego, ready to work hard, I'm really happy. And that was my basic contribution that I try to put out to the world. And I think if we find that, we just find something that we can basically do that's just part of our lives, it does have ripple effects. And then you can pick, and then you can, out of that, you can probably start picking some of the specific causes to support. And it could be, and when I say support, it does matter to retweet certain things. Someone sees eyes on something they've never seen before, it may make them think differently. You don't know. I think it's no problem with sharing a post, or getting on and telling your opinion about something. Why not? So I said, I know it's overwhelming at first. There's so many different things out there, but try to find something that you can do just seamlessly every day. And maybe it's just a mindset change. Where it's changing your circle of friends, or where you get your coffee, who you get your coffee from, which grocery stores you go to, who do you hire as electrician, who do you hire as a plumber. There's little things like that where you start kind of just being more, you just changing the way that it looks. Again, it has a ripple effect. What I do affects everybody else, and what you do affects me. It does. I think so. That's what I invite you to think of today in terms of fighting for causes. James Lott Jr. Oh, thanks for on my face. JLJ this morning on Twitter and Facebook. See you tomorrow.